What's going on there, YouTube? It's Hack back again with another review. First one in 2016. And we're going to do a review today on the Air Force One RDA by MadaoTECH. I got this in about a week ago. Been using it, and it's a really good RDA. Really cool looking. Let's take a hit off of it and see how it does. Very good flavor. It's a very good RDA. I enjoy it a lot. What we'll do is we'll look in the box here, see what all comes in it. Take this off here. Looks like we have a little goodie bag with some pre-made coils, some O-rings, and looks like 4 Allen head post screws. Comes with your, let's see here, your Allen key, just the standard Allen key. And it also comes with your 510 drip tip adapter. It looks like all of it that comes in the box. We'll put that away. And put this box away. We'll give you a little specs on it here. Let me take it off the mod. Yeah. Okay. It is 510 threaded. It's got your own authentic laser etched number and MadaoTECH on the bottom with a copper adjustable 510. Looks like it might be adjustable. Has your wide bore kind of chuff style, but it really chokes down pretty small. Looks like probably chokes down to like 8 millimeters. But I'll show you how it works here. Let me put it back on my device. Let me give you a little bit more specs on it while we're doing this. Sorry, it's got juice on it. Need to wipe it off here. This one's stainless steel and glass. I guess it's Pyrex glass around there. It has 3 holes on the bottom on one side and 3 on the other. That's your bottom airflow. It also has 4 slits in the top with an adjustable ring that you can turn to shut off the airflow, turn it to open it back up. It is 22 millimeters in diameter, and looks like it says with the drip tip it's 44.3 millimeters tall from the base to the top of the drip tip. Weighs 38 grams. Let's see. So bottom and top airflow. It's 304 stainless steel. It's a 2-post design. Let me pull the top cap off here so you can see. I actually right now have a 9-wrap around a 3 millimeter bit of, I believe it's anarchist wire. Kind of ohmed out to 0.28, I believe. It's pretty angry. But it's a 2-post design. You can see it's like a velocity style deck. Has 2 holes on the negative and positive side to put your leads through. Then if you look close, it has bottom airflow, which is pretty cool. It's a little different than the velocity, because the velocity only has the direct and indirect airflow. This one actually has a bottom, kind of like a Kennedy or anything with a bottom airflow. And then it also has, I'll show you the top cap here. It also has airflow on the top, if you see that right there. And you can take this whole piece apart, which I'll show you right now. You can start off and untwist. I got the drip tip in there pretty good, but it comes off like this, and then you can, there we go, it has some juice on it, but then you can actually take this bottom piece off, and actually that's how you put your 510 adapter on. It's threaded. Your Delrin top piece is threaded. It threads into the top section here. Okay, now this is another cool part. That's your airflow. It looks like it's a two-piece design, and you spin the top piece around, and it's got slits on the inside. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the kind of slits on the inside. So you can twist this airflow and shut it off completely or open it up halfway or whatever. Let's see what else we got. Here's the rest of the top cap. You can pull the glass section off here. It has an O-ring on the bottom, so when you tighten this all down, the O-ring keeps all the moisture in. This is a little wet from being used. But then that's your top cap. You see those holes on the top? That is where the airflow comes in from that top airflow ring. Comes in through the holes, goes down, hits your coils, and then comes back up the top. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool design. What else can we say about it here? You know, I'm a big fan of the Velocity RDA. It's one of my favorites. I use it a lot. It's a tried and true, really nice RDA. And this is really good too. It's not for really the cloud chasers and stuff like that. It's not gonna blow massive clouds, but what we'll do is we'll put it all back together. See, I put the glass on. You put your airflow ring on. Then you take your top section, get the threads lined up, and you can twist that on. Then take your chuff styled cap, thread it in, and then when you tighten the drip tip, it kind of tightens that airflow down with it, so it seals everything up with this O-ring. This glass pushes down on the O-ring, seals it all up, and you can kind of see now when I'll show you. You can kind of twist that, and it shuts off the airflow, and then you can kind of open it back up, and it's that way on all the sides here. It's pretty cool. Give everybody an up close look. Really get to see it up close and see what it does. Let me take a look at the base again. Another cool thing is where it's like the Velocity. On one side, it's kind of got a protruding little half circle, and on the inside of the top cap, around the inside, it's got that same cutout. So when you put it on, just like the Velocity, you kind of put it on, twist it, and then it's not coming off. So I don't know, it's kind of like mixing the Velocity with those kind of cool Trinity glass tops and stuff. It's pretty unique. I like it. When you vape it, you can see the vapor in the glass and stuff, and it's really easy to kind of show you. Really, you can look and see if your cotton's getting dry that way. It's a really cool RDA. I like it a lot. We went over the size and stuff. I don't know if the overall is, I think it's 44 millimeters from the bottom to the top of the drip tip. Really, that is about it. It's really super to build on, super easy to build on. Just like the Velocity, if you mess with any two-post RDAs, they're really super easy to build on. Really, really awesome to build on. To me, this has plenty enough room. It looks like the post holes are probably probably 2 millimeters, 2 or 3 millimeters. They're pretty big post holes. You could very easily put your Claptons or your Alien coils or any kind of crazy builds like that on it. I just got a standard, low resistance build on it, but you can put pretty cool coils in it, I believe. And what you want to do is when you're building it, you really want to center your build over the bottom airflow, kind of like how I did. It really helps it to cool those coils off if you're vaping at hot water, just because this one is like a 0.28, I believe, and I got it rocking about 5 volts, so it's putting some power to it. Another cool thing is if you look at the bottom, it's kind of got that lip on the bottom of the RDA, so your top cap goes on there, and it sits nice and flush on the bottom of the RDA. And another thing too, these O-rings are really nice. I actually like them. They're real stiff. You can, kind of shake it and it don't come off. It's double O-ringed on the bottom, so it grabs it and keeps everything nice and tight on there. You need to, when you get it, you need to put a little bit of e-juice on those O-rings to kind of lube them up a little bit to help the top cap go on. But once you do that, it's really simple to get the top cap on and off. You could drip through the top, but it's kind of difficult for me to do that with a dropper. But what I usually do, and you really don't have to be super careful with putting your juice on it. It actually doesn't leak. You can make it leak if you really just over drip on it, but if what I do, and I'm actually vaping again on Pinup's Betty 3 milligram Nick. I just love this e-juice. But what I do is I just drip a few drops in between, and you'll see it kind of puddle up in the bottom. Just leave it there, man. You don't have to put it all over the coils and all that. The cotton wicks it up really good. It's got a really nice, pretty decent sized juice well on it. I say it's probably 4 to 5 millimeters deep. Pretty nice. But let's see. I just put some juice in there. I'm gonna set my airflow. I like my airflow wide open on everything. I just like a lot of airflow. But I'm gonna take another vape off this thing, and we're gonna call it a day on this review. But I want to thank everybody for watching the videos. I'm going to keep doing this. I got another review of the Casaa 75 watt TC coming up pretty soon. It was kind of crazy with the holidays to try to put up another video, but I'm going to keep doing this thing. And another thing about this is the build quality is pretty nice. You can see some machining marks on the top of the top cap and stuff. I bought it off FastTech because that was the only place I could find it at the time. I bought it off there. I believe it was $22.99 and it's supposed to be an authentic RDA. And so $22.99 off FastTech. I think I got free shipping with it, but I actually put like $1 extra or whatever to get the better shipping and handling, where they would kind of take care of it a little bit more from China. It took about 3 weeks to get in, which is just going to take a while coming from China, but that's the only place that I could find this RDA. This wasn't sent to me to review it. I actually saw it and seen that it was like the Velocity style RDA, and I really wanted to try it. So the only place I could find it was on FastTech. I actually emailed MadaoTECH, and they directed me to FastTech's link, so they could be just only sending it to FastTech to distribute. But that's the only thing only place I could find it. What else could we say about it? Other than that, it's a really nice, flavorful RDA. The bottom airflow, I really didn't like bottom airflow a lot on other RDAs, but I actually like it on this because it's not super big. The airflow on the bottom's not really big. It's got 3 small holes on either side, which I showed you in the close-up, so it's not really overpowering on the bottom. It's got more airflow on the top coming down, so it's kind of like you kind of get the draw of like a Saipor RDA, which I like a lot. The Saipor is in one of my top 5 RDAs of 2015. But if you got an extra $22, $23, $25, whatever it is, go on FastTech and order it. It's a really good RDA. I think you're going to enjoy it if you like good flavor, and it still produces pretty decent clouds. I would give it a try. There's really not much else to say about it. It's got a copper 510 pin, which is, pretty good. So it takes the power very well. other than that, I think that's it. I think that we're going to call it a wrap on that. I appreciate you watching my videos. Like, share, subscribe if you dig what I'm doing. We'll get better cameras in the future. Right now, like I said on my last video, until we get a subscriber base and stuff like that, we're going to have to be rocking it off the old cell phone here, but it will get better if we get some subscribers count going up, and we'll do this thing and try to go for real on it. So anyway, I'm going to take a hit off this. I appreciate you watching it, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.